Wait, we're on filming.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me here. I'm just getting my hair done.
I think I'm filming today.
Oops.
All right, guys, I'm taking over Technoid's channel today. How are you guys? I'm here to actually review another Fantik product, but for the ladies out there, it is the FanttikSolo A10 Apex. Super excited to show you guys this product. I've been working with it the past few weeks. It's been really great. We're gonna show you guys the unboxing, the live demo, and we're also gonna talk about the pros and cons of this product. So to start, I wanna show you that this is the hair dryer as I was using on Technoid before. And this is the first attachment. So it's one of 6 attachments. It's basically a multi-styler air wrap. And you know, it's like similar kind of to like the competitors of Shark and Dyson, but much cheaper. Like I think this thing retails for about $100, which is so much more affordable and reasonable, and it's a similar quality. I noticed that when I was using this hair dryer attachment, it dried my hair really quickly after I showered, and it just made that process so much easier. And it was a really, really cool thing. And then as you can see, you just take this button, you twist it off, and it comes off. And then it gives you 2 brush attachments. So there's this attachment that you can add on to this, and you just press this gold button at the bottom, and it's really loud and powerful, as you can see. And what's really cool about this is that I like to use it just to like brush my hair and like kind of just like smooth it over and help with frizz. So I really like to use the smaller brush, but there's also a bigger brush too for personal preference. They both worked great, so no complaints on that. And then when you're done basically blow drying and then just kind of smoothing out and defrizzing your hair, you're gonna go into our air wrap attachments. So basically you have a bigger barrel and a smaller barrel. I personally liked the smaller barrel actually more than the larger barrel. At first I thought I was gonna like the larger barrel, but then I realized that the curls were actually a little bit easier. As you can see, this is my hair after this morning. Like now it's during the evening, so my hair did flop a little bit, but it did help and stay with a little bit of a flip. I actually tested it on wet and dry hair, and I did notice a big difference. So my hair is naturally thick and curly, and it does get frizzy, and I use a lot of product too, as you can see in my demos. But one thing I noticed was that it was hard for the curl to stay on the wet hair versus after a few hours, I'll be honest, I did straighten my hair after, and then I used these attachments, and I actually like the way it came out much better. It actually like made like a really nice curl, it was really shiny, and it also like was just really fun to like use. The only thing is that I struggled a little bit with the cool button to kind of get the hair to wrap around. Like I'll give you guys a demonstration really quick. So as you can see, it like has a hard time just like curling. Like you do get it to curl, but it just takes a little bit longer. So that's my only negative. But honestly guys, like for the quality and efficiency of this product, this to me compares so much to a Dyson and a Shark, and it's so much cheaper and affordable. There's so many different attachments. Like even if like personally for me, like I'm gonna use this more for like blow drying my hair and then using the brushes to help like smooth it over. And then I'm gonna use the curling attachment after I straighten it just because my hair is super frizzy, and that's probably varies on hairstyle and hair type. But that's what worked for me. And honestly, I really liked this product. I love the gold color and the silver color too of the product. I like that it has the name of the company, and this cool button really does help differentiate between heat and cool air. As you ladies know, heating on your flat iron and curling irons can damage your hair. So having the cold temperature attachment really does help to like offset that.
Now don't forget, there are guys with long hair. I mean, what guy wants to walk around and use that thing? But there are guys with long hair out there.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Technoid. So Technoid, as you can see, I was using the blow dryer attachment on his hair. I don't personally think the curls would work on his hair, But the blow dryer attachment, I actually think really beneficiated his hair. What would you say, Technoid?
I'm a guy.
All right, I guess that means he has no interest in this product. That's fine, he doesn't have to. But ladies, you know it, I know it. Please consider this product. I highly recommend it. For all my girls out there that don't want to drop their wallet on a Dyson, please consider this product. It even comes in this like super cute case to hold everything, and I just love it. Like, it's easy for travel use, for storage. There's just so many perks to this product. And like, you know, the like Wavy Talk thermal hairbrushes, this reminds me of it. I was actually gonna buy one, and then when I saw that this came with the product, I was like, I don't need to buy that anymore. So it really does three things when you think about it for $100. Like, you're getting a blow dryer, you're getting one of the hairbrush attachments, and then you're also getting your curling attachments. So overall, I think it's a good product. My only downside, like I said, was just figuring out how to like wrap the hair around the curls. But it did end up doing the job and at least making it like a flip and wave at the end. So I am happy with this product and I would recommend it. And Technoid, do you have any last comments?
Well, for this one, I kind of am going to take a back seat on this one because I think this is more tailored towards something of your caliber. But I will say, as someone watching in and taking a look, I think that there is a tremendous value to be had here. I don't know much about this field, so I really can't personally talk on value in terms of what is given inside of the box or what's outside. I know my own areas, I have my own pet peeves, but I will say from what you've said and what you've explained, it sounds like a really phenomenal product with some high quality in there. And sure, there is room for improvement, but I also think that if you're trying to save money, but you're also getting a lot of value, I think that this is the way to go. Now, how much would you pay for something like this? If you had to pay out of your pocket, how much would you pay for this?
So many years ago, before I knew that this one existed, I paid $500 for the Dyson. And don't get me wrong, the Dyson's great, but this product does pretty much the same thing, and it's $100.
For $100, I don't think you can really make an argument. I mean, unless there was something here that you really are like, you know, that was diabolical, I don't necessarily think it's that bad of a product. And I definitely can say, I know I can't speak much for guys because I'll be honest with you, I can't speak on that. But I will say, if I was in the market looking for something like this, a multi-dryer, multi-hair curler, styler, this is actually something that I can see bringing a lot of value to women. And from your words, it sounds like it does just that. So, final thoughts?
Technoid, I think you gotta be more open-minded. There he is!
Open-minded. Yeah, open-minded that. Yeah.
I
hate you! Listen, I can't... Well, that's a blooper. Here, we'll take it from this part here. Real quick, she says that men don't use hair dryers. This is a real hair dryer.
That is so not a hair dryer. Oh, God, this man.